Welcome to another episode on our channel. My voice is still challenged. In fact, I think it's worse, which will probably make my husband happy because I won't be able to talk as much. In the last episode, I showed you a head that I wasn't in love with. I had a figure from DAFTOYS. I mistakenly said it was from SL Customs. It was from DAFTOYS. And it had a horrible Robert Pattison head. This is a different head. But it came with the outfit, the body, the stand, everything was perfect except the head sculpt. It really did not look like Robert Pattison to me. But I got it for $60, and I knew I could get a hold of a Hot Toys Robert Pattison head, and I could make a civilian figure of the Batman to stand alongside the Batman. This is a Hot Toys head. So able to get it off of eBay at a pretty good deal. Maybe it was Monkey Depot. Could have been Toy Anxiety, Rattlesnake Toys. It wasn't Zerkov or Zakov's Attic, but it was one of the other three or eBay. But I got a head sculpt, pretty good price, and just put it on this figure, night and day in terms of how it looks. He's got a question mark in his hand that I made out of what's it called? JB Well magic stick or steel stick. I made it out of steel stick, not magic sculpt. Made it out of steel stick. I put a nut that you can have a screw put through it to give it weight. So when he holds it, hopefully it doesn't fall out of his hands. But he's like looking, he has a question in his head and he's trying to think about things. He's got his bat mask in his other hand and he's starting to, move from the civilian character to the Batman while thinking. So I really loved how this came out. And I really hated the head that they started out with. So this was perfect. You saw the head in the last episode. Here he is now. And I can live with this head because I'm thinking Civil War or Musketeer or something like that will do this head, or this head will do that character justice. But is Robert Pattison? So we'll pause now and get a close-up, and then I'll show you another head that I want to work on changing because I'm not too happy with the look as it stands down. So we'll be right back. So here he is. He looks pretty darn good. Keep him straight. I think he'd make a great Civil War character or a musketeer. I'm leaning in the direction of a musketeer. So, yeah, this works for me. This was an awful Robert Pattison head. And you can look at the last episode to see. But he looks 100 times, a million times better from my perspective. He just looks better. Anyway, we'll pause now and I'll show you another head that I'll work on to try to make it look better to me. This is supposed to be Andy Garcia, but he falls short in my mind. His chin is it's not long enough. His face is not thin enough. I'm not happy with this particular head sculpt. So I'm going to see what I can do with him. Now, maybe I'll choose him. Maybe I'll choose somebody else. So let me show you two other possible candidates. So one of these three heads I'm going to work on. I might work on Keanu Reeves. I don't like how thin his face is. I may work on Jude Law. He's got a receding hairline and his eyes just, I don't want the focus to be on his eyes. So facial hair may help. Andy Garcia really doesn't remind me of Andy Garcia. His face is too wide. His chin is too, it's too short. His eyes are too close together. So I just want to make these individuals maybe different individuals completely, or just change their looks so they look better to me. I won't go through the entire process again. You have the idea of what I do. I use magic sculpt to shape whatever I want. And then I use an X-Acto blade to make the whiskers stand out. So I use them to indent into the mustache or the beard to make the whiskers stand out. So I'll pick one head and go to it. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day. I had to share one more thing before I lose my voice completely. I was, after I'd made this, I thought he looked so cool. He would be a great musketeer. So I started looking for Ignite's Guardsman, which is a musketeer. It was made a long time ago. It's very rare to find these figures complete or in pieces and that sort of thing. But I actually found one that doesn't have all the pieces, but I think I can get around what's missing and come close. So we may be using him soon, and that'll give us an opportunity to try to do a 3 custom stand, that hardly costs a thing to put together. So anyway, I'm happier now that I have a hat that I can use, and I found an Ignite Guardsman, not a complete Guardsman, but it has the awful head that it was made with. There's nothing you can do to that head like this one. There's nothing you can do to that head to make it look better. There's just no way. And I'll show it to you when I get it. All right. So anyway, so for real now, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. And if so, please consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.